Oh yes, guess what? Celebrities1.tv, and we're going to be talking about Everest with Ronnie Muhl, and we're going to be talking about something really exciting that he wants to share with us to do with the ladies team, RSA ladies team, that's going to be doing the ultimate of climbing, I think, which is Everest. Ronnie Muhl, tell us, what is this all about?
Yeah, thanks, Craig. Yeah, I've been privileged to be able to work with 4 South African ladies who are going to be the first team to attempt Everest in 2020. So I'm looking after all the logistics, and yeah, they're getting geared to go.
And I mean, what does that entail? So let's talk about you first, and then we'll get into what it entails. So what is your experience for the viewers that don't know who Ronnie Muhl is? I don't know where you've been, by the way, if you don't. The first time I know you didn't make it, am I right?
Craig, that's absolutely right. So I had a dream of wanting to summit Everest for 28 years, and in 2006 I attempted the mountain, turned around 150 vertical meters from the summit. I went back in 2007 as the leader of a small South African team and finally got up there. So and ever since then I've been running expeditions to Everest, and that's why my involvement with these ladies.
I mean, that is an amazing background, because the preparation, basically, am I right, it's almost 3 decades of prep for you to now be in the position that you feel you can help this RSA ladies team.
Oh, for sure, Craig. I mean, you know, having run 8 international expeditions to Everest before, I think there's, without patting myself on the back, there's probably no one that's more experienced to be able to look after them. So, yeah, privileged to be able to work with them.
So listen, you got lots of fans. Andrew Hazel, Paul's online as well. Thank you very much. I need a love, I need a thumbs up. Is the sound good? We got a new sound system, as you can hear. I'm always trying new stuff. It's all part of vlogging. I need lots of loves and wows if the signal is good and if the sound is good. Right, let's just show you where we're at for our internationals. Table Mountain in the background. I mean, how beautiful is this place, Ronnie, as a venue?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's an incredible place.
But not enough high mountains here for you, eh?
No, there aren't, Greg. That's why we got to go to the Himalayas and other parts of the world, eh?
So let's talk about that prep. So what does it take now? What are the steps? Let's go baby steps to prepare the RSA ladies team to climb Everest, and then what is the next step? So the first question is, what was the preparation?
All right, so they've been working at this for the last 12 months or so. We've done various climbs. We were recently in France, upping our skills on snow and ice on Mont Blanc. We've just been in the Drakensberg. We've done some rock climbing training up at Waterval-Boven, and we go to South America in later this month, in December, going into January to Aconcagua, which is just under 7,000 meters. And that's all in prep. They've been working individually in terms of their own strength and training and endurance. But they're all, yeah, it's all coming together.
So it's massive amount of preparation, sacrifice, training to get you not just physically there, but also to get you psychologically there. Let's talk about the psychology, because you know my audience are business people mainly. I specialize in business coaching, inspirational staff. I don't like rah-rahs unless your team is a superstar team. I like preparation, planning, consistency, the hard work stuff. So the question is, fitness wise, let's start with it. What is the fitness level required? I mean, do you need to be ultra fit? What would your recommendation be for the fitness side of this?
Yeah, Craig, you know, I think that one doesn't need to be a super athlete to climb Everest. I think you need to be in good physical condition. In fact, right, you need to be in probably the best shape of your entire life. I mean, Everest is going to demand more than you can imagine. But not only physically, it's going to demand mentally. You know, I think that getting to the top of that mountain is probably 80% mental.
80% mental, eh? Okay,
I think it's massive. I mean, that psychological preparation is huge. And yeah, you know, I've kept saying to the ladies that Everest is going to ask of them more than they can actually visualize and imagine. So they've got to be in the best condition in all aspects of their life than they've ever been. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, top of their game.
Right, so let's talk about the next milestone. So where to from now? Because I said to Ronnie, this is really just an intro, and we're going to do a more HD uncut extended interview to get into more details. So this is really the intro, and you'll be able to watch it on our YouTube channel. By the way, we've got a dedicated YouTube channel, celebrities1.tv. Just put that into the search bar and you'll find the YouTube channel. So Ronnie, so let's talk about the time frame now left. Okay, so Craig, we go this month, we go, then we acclimatize for a month. What are the practical logistics now, the next steps?
All right, so once we get back from South America, which is the latter part of January, the focus then is just in terms of getting gear together. We've been very fortunate in that K-Way have come to the foreground in terms of sponsoring gear.
Shout out to K-Way! Well done, well done.
So that's been cool. So they're sponsoring down suits and some other gear. That's happening. We leave the end of March and we go on for 2 months.
Sure.
And that's essentially to acclimatize, get onto the mountain. It takes us 10 days to get into base camp. Once we're there, we're going to start the slow process of moving up the big hill, a little way up, coming back down again, and continuing that process until we're actually ready for a summit push.
So just, you know, and this is what I love about the linking this to business. You know, I've been going as a self-employed entrepreneur on various contracts for 15 years. And the interesting thing is, you've got to go back, look at what you've done successfully, reinvent yourself, but it's not an easy slog. And what I love about Everest, you're telling me it doesn't matter who you are. The mountain doesn't care who you are. You've got to put in the massive, huge slog in order to have the mental attitude and outlook to do it, and then to know that you can actually make it to the top. Question, when would you guys be back in South Africa? In other words, when can I do a follow-up interview with the team, the ladies team and yourself?
So we will be back end of May. So sometime in June is probably a perfect time to be interviewing the ladies.
Okay, and then Ronnie, how does the audience follow you? I mean, I'm a big fan of Ronnie Muhl, by the way. He's been a great mentor, friend, and a gentleman that I admire. He's got a great reputation. So how do people follow you? I'd love people to book you for business, but most important, how do they follow this whole RSA ladies team Everest Summit?
Thanks, Craig. Yeah, we have a Facebook page, adventuresglobal.net, or just if you just like Adventures Global, you'll be picking up all the updates there. That'll also appear on our website with the same name. And yeah, we welcome people to be following us.
All right, this is the intro. Craig Metrowich, Ronnie Muhl, and we're talking about the RSA ladies team that's going to attempt to summit Mount Everest. Where are we doing this interview? In the stunning, and we'll do a little turnaround here, stunning Cape Town, Silo district. Not many mountains here, but I said, listen, I'll try and get some tall buildings into the background, you know, that's the least we can do. And Ronnie, you got lots of fans. Anton's online, thank you Anton. I trust the sound is good. And we're going to do an extended, in-depth interview, HD interview after this. But we wanted to do a live, quick intro just to set the tone and set the energy. Words of inspiration, Ronnie, from you to anybody aspiring to do Everest. How do you start? What's your inspirational words of wisdom, should I say?
Well, thanks, Greg. I think I think Everest is not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but whatever it is that is sort of driving you. You want to get out and run the 10K fun run. Do you want to, whatever it is, just get up, and make a start. I think that's the most important thing. And Everest is about 1 foot in front of the other, consistently, and that's what you got to do, is to get up out of bed. And whatever that small goal is, hey, get out there and don't make it happen. That's what it's about.
I love it. Get real, have fun, and most important, take each step day by day to achieve your goals. It's not a quick fix, it's not a rah-rah, but it is doable. Am I right to say that?
It's very doable, absolutely right. It is indeed.
All right, this is a wrap. Cape Town, South Africa. Ronnie Muhl, Craig Metrowich for celebrities1.tv. The Good News Channel, interview live number 145. Thank you, Ronnie Muhl.
Thank you, Craig. Thanks
You're
for having
welcome.
me.
That's a wrap.
Cool.
Yeehaw.